Welcome back to another episode of Look What Just Found. Today is episode 213, part 2. And what we did in 212, part 1 was this roll. And we found a lot of good stuff. These are the 3 rolls that were different from the 130 rolls we got from episode 206. So, of course, if you didn't watch that, you want to go back and check those out. This is going to be the last roll of the series, the 3-part series, 214, part 3. So, forgot my gloves. Don't want to trigger anybody. You know, the whole thing with gloves, I'll be honest with you, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about them. I think Chris Coins doesn't even use gloves. He's got, I don't know, hundreds of thousands or 100,000 or a million subscribers. I don't think Rob Does Treasure uses gloves. So a lot of people don't even use gloves. To be honest with you, the main reason I use them, I'm a little bit of a germaphobe. And perfect. And that's really the main reason I use gloves. The whole thing with the fingerprints and all that, I'll be honest with you, it's really I've never seen any conclusive evidence. Yes, you can find fingerprints, and but I think hold on, I gotta get closer. Is this zinc? I'm gonna have to weigh this one. Oh, it's a small. Oh my goodness! If you didn't watch part 1, the most valuable coin we found in part. I can't believe this. Do I have it here? I still have it here, I think. No, I put it into the box already. The ones that are what I do is if a coin is worth over $20, basically, like guaranteed $20, I put it away. Because it's like savings, right? It's a $20 penny is incredible. So I'm not going to go through the whole rigmarole that I went through in part 1 of this series. But if you did not see part 1, like I said, you should really start from 20. You should really start from my first video, to be honest with you. But all right, so I'm pretty sure this is copper. But we have to be for imprint sure. No, it's zinc. Now I'll be honest. It's funny I said I was pretty sure it was copper because I'll be honest with you, my initial thought was that it was zinc. So I feel kind of dumb saying that now. So let's check out because this is a mint state penny. So let's look for zinc. 1982. It's a small date. That's what makes it, small date. And I'm going to put MS. We're going to go lowest first because I know the copper is worth about $15, but small date, I'm saying. Philadelphia. Yeah. Yeah, the zinc isn't worth the same. Zinc is about $2. It's the copper small date you want. That's the one that's worth about 15. Now this one does have a collar error, and it really is a beauty. Yeah, it's a $2 penny. We found the copper one, and look at this, man. Let me tell you, these rolls are something else. You have to be careful with these MS type coins, because the fact of the matter is, an MS, a mint state coin doesn't necessarily mean it has great value. I see that up there. Let me look at that. It's a clad error. I don't know if it's exactly a cud or if it's just, what do they call them? A dye bulge? Could be a dye bulge. I'll put it to the side. We'll see what happens. Maybe we don't find too much to do videos on. Look at this, man. So like I was saying, you have to be careful with these MS type pennies. Why, Jess? Well, I'm glad you asked. Because what I notice is I tend to get so engrossed with the beauty of the penny, right? That I stop looking for errors. And I caught myself a couple of times doing that already. Like just getting engrossed. Yeah, see that the planchets getting split. Some people consider that machine doubling. I mean, there's no grade, there's no official error for that I know of anyway. You can go to um, ConicAonline.org. Yeah, see, that's another one. Yeah, I'll put it with that. Where's the one before that? Yeah, that one too. It's a very nice looking penny, though. Zinc. Here's our first dark one. It's not steel, right? No. It's let me see. Yeah, I believe this is annealed super brown. It's really nice. It's one of the brownest pennies I've ever seen. Wow. That's a beauty. 68, huh? Now this is an 82 copper. You see those fingerprints there? I started talking about it before with the gloves. I think they might even come out with some restoration, But if you look at this penny, it's in. I don't even know if this is. It maybe this is MS condition, like a 61 or a 62. If you get rid of that fingerprint there, but it costs more to get this penny graded than what it's worth. You know what I'm saying? So it does. That's what I'm saying, man. It basically kind of doesn't really matter. Yeah, I mean, an 82. This is, like I said, this is maybe as a buck or two. They are in nice condition, but they're not like the one and they're not the small date. I don't even think they're a buck or two. I think they're like 50 cents. I shouldn't have said a buck or two. I was thinking of the small date, um, in AU condition. They're probably $3-4. All right. Well, that's the first zinc without something on it interesting. All right, we'll put this into the AU. We'll start an AU pile, column, row, whatever you want to call it. Floating roof. Yep. Weak FG. Yep. It's not worth anything, but the 1970 I found yesterday I thought was really nice. That might be worth $1. Yeah, these are all mint state pennies, except for that one I said I think is closer to AU. You can even do some restoration on that. See, this is a mint state penny, except it's dirty. You'd have to do some restoration on it, which I'm not doing. So I'll just put it into the AU pile because it's kind of too dirty for the MS. Right through the center, huh? Let me check that out. Look at that. Let me look at that. I don't see any. I really don't see any doubling. I'm surprised. No value. Just you gotta take a look at them though. Yeah, these are beauties, man. I still put that one into the MS. It's too nice. So nice, made me look twice. Crazy, man. These are bananas. Oh, an 82. It's a large date though, but it's a beauty. I'll have to put it to the side. That's a really nice one. And but look at it again. Excuse me. Do I have water here? Yeah, I got some water on my desk. Yeah, this is a stunner. MS 64, 63 to 65, something like that. That's a stunner. That might be worth $1. See, this 69 here, no floating roof, right? So they're both 69s. Just to show you that they all don't have it. You can see the line on this one. See the line. The FG is kind of clear. Here, the FG is weak and has a nice. So I actually put them together just to show the difference. 84. Look for the double ear. Haven't found it. I think I've only found like one really good double ear. And it wasn't great either. It was okay. It's got die clash in it. It's weak. And the columns. See right there. See the little in the fourth bay, as they call it, the bay, right? You got the little spaces between the columns here, right? You got your first bay, your second bay, your third bay, your fourth bay. Now look between the third and the fourth bay, right? Turn it upside down, right? You can even see the slight head up here, like the little, very slight, but in the bays, you can see it very clear, the die clash. So that's what you want to look for. Well, what you really want, let me bring that one back out. So you got the link in here, right? What you really want is the lines from the memorial on the front, right? Because when you get the columns here, then they call that a prison scent because it makes it look like Lincoln's behind bars. I found one of those really good one when channel first started, and I remember, so weird, right? The things we choose to remember. I'll put that to the finds. Eric from keeneEyeCollectables, he was our first member. He left me a comment. He goes, "Oh, that's a really nice one." You know, and it's kind of weird, right? How, you know, it's nice to hear something like that from somebody. 64. If there's any doubling on the reverse, it's a key variety. And I remember that. I remember these little things. And I remember how excited I was when I found it. You know. Oh, wow. That's another beauty. Those are copper. Man, like I could wait. Like the first one, I'm telling you, I really knew it was zinc. I don't know why I said copper. But like this one here, I could tell you right now, copper. That these are all copper, right? Now let's look just to show you. They should all be over 3. Okay. Okay. So they're all copper, except for the first one that was zinc. And I knew it was zinc. I don't know why I said copper, because it kind of had that little bit of coppery look, but you could really tell the copper ones from the another MS. Let me just respond to this message. I'm trying to sell my car, or one of my cars, and so of course now I'm getting messages. And I just want to respond. Yes, it is. Just give me a minute to respond, please. Thank you. Okay. Now I can finish up here. I'm a one-man band, man. You know, don't have studio or crew. I mean, who does, right? Come on. Well, Chris Coins does. He's got see, to me this is copper. Wow, what a wow. If this was a small date, this would be like a $20 penny. Wow, that's something else. We really found a lot of so to me, see, remember we did this one and we found all the 82s. Now we're doing this one, we're finding more 82s. So probably the same person. Now the question is this one also the same person? And this will be in the next episode. So stay tuned. If you're a member, then you get to see, you know, you don't have to wait till the next day for the this one has a wire rim. I'll put this one into the AU. See some of the zinc. What a beauty, man. What a stunner. What a stunner. Wow. This one, I think this is probably the nicest one we found so far today. I'll put that in a little different space. All right, well, he's gonna have to wait now. You know, he wants to have a conversation with me. And the funny thing is, I put a pretty big description, and the person's asking me questions that were answered in the description. Oh wow, look at this! What a beauty! I'm gonna put this into the MS because this is 68. I think it is MS also, but it's a real beauty. Put that in the fines. It's almost, I probably could have put it in AUs. Now these are beautiful pennies, but there's really, we really haven't found any good errors. I mean, which if, like, again, if one of these was an 82 copper small date in MS, you know, mint state condition, it really wouldn't matter because that would have been a $15 penny. Put it a little closer so I could see if there's any errors. I realized that I was kind of slacking there. I'll put that into the AU file, which is getting kind of tall. Fine. 84, no double ear. So mostly copper. That's nice. That's always a treat, you know. It's always nice when, you know, you get over 50% copper in any roll. That's like, forget about it. And these last four, check these out. Where are they at? These last four, look at the condition of these, which means these were the first ones to go in the roll. Wow. No, the MS, these are all MS conditions, especially if they're, wow. This is incredible, I'm telling you. It makes me so happy. I'm going to put that with the other 81. I don't know if it's as nice as this 81. Yeah, it's pretty close, man. Wow. This person must have had rolls of 80s. Now, I remember the 83. Rosie Key. She's a big 83. She was one of our contest winners. She's a big 83, and she always wants me to. I can't weigh all of them. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's just a little too much. But I got the scale here, so I'll throw it on. Yeah, so no big deal. But she's into the 83s and the errors on them, and I really haven't studied up on the 83s, to be honest with you. I mean, I could look for errors like I do on others, but let's see. Last but not least, another 82. This is copper. Too close. What an absolute zinger, huh? No errors. All right. All right. Now that was very good. Thank you. God bless anyone who's still here after almost 30 minutes. I really appreciate it. It helps out the channel a lot. Now I can answer this guy's question that I really answered in the listing, but whatever. God bless. Thank you. And I'll see you in episode, what is it, 214? I'll see you in episode 214, part 3. We're going to do this. And if we see a bunch of 82s, if we see a bunch of 82 mint state pennies in here, it's probably the same person. But we'll find out. Stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next one.